Hey everybody. I am officially 3 weeks post-op from gynecomastia surgery, which is kind of crazy to say out loud. Frankly, it feels like it was yesterday. Been gyno free for 3 weeks after not being gyno free for practically my whole life for upwards of 10 years. How am I feeling in week 3? What am I doing in my recovery process? How's the pain? I'm going to get into that. So, the first thing that everyone is probably thinking is the vest. Are you wearing the vest? Yes, I still am. And I think you can actually see the vest underneath this white shirt. And I'm still wearing the vest for 24 hours a day. I mean, of course, you can take it off the shower. But now, here I have these foam pads, and the doctor wants me to have these in for 8 hours a day. So usually I put these on before bed, just because it's so much more comfortable to wear the vest without these, and you can't hide the vest when you have these in either. So I like getting that all the way during during the night when I'm sleeping. So when I'm throughout the day, I could just have the vest on. So these are 8 hours a day. And they're not uncomfortable to wear or anything like that. Like I said, it just makes the vest like bulgy. And then I'm wearing just the standard vest with no foam pads for the other 18 hours a day, or as close to 18 hours as possible, right? The vest, I've gotten pretty used to it at this point. A lot of my skin has calloused up. Early on, the first couple of days, I was really getting bothered by this vest. It was like kind of cutting into me, giving me some rashes, and my skin has just toughened up, which is good. And I don't really have any issues with wearing it. I don't get hot wearing it. Of course, I'd rather not be wearing it, but it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I remember the first few days, man, I was just like, I already could not wait to take this thing off. Now it's like, okay, whatever. For the tightness level, though, this vest has 3 hooks, 3 notches. When I'm wearing the foam pads, I have it on tightness level 2 out of 3. And when I'm not wearing the foam pads, I have it on 3 out of 3. The vests do have sizes, so this is a medium. I don't know what the chest measurements need to be for the size categories, but yeah, it's not like hard to figure out. Pain. What is the pain like? I don't have a whole lot of pain anymore. So for a while, I was getting this like zapping sensation in my nipples, and that's seemed to have subsided for the most part. It's not really there anymore. The only discomfort that I have is some mild soreness, and that mostly arises when I like flex my muscle. And I don't mean to flex my muscle, but sometimes it happens, and I could just kind of feel the deep soreness. Now it feels more like a standard post workout, right? Where you have some muscle soreness. It's not overwhelming soreness like it was in the beginning of the surgery in the first couple of days. It's more subsided. Tugging sensations. So I'm still doing like this kind of stretch here, and when I do that, I feel tugging in the chest, and it's normal. My surgeon informed me to start doing these stretches, and he did say you're gonna feel a tugging sensation, and that's fine. But it is weird, and it's a little bit hard to put into words, but it's got this feeling of stuff being stuck together, and I'm kind of like ripping stuff apart. It's a little weird, not painful, but just odd. And I'm also doing massages to the area that help break up scar tissue. Thankfully, I don't seem to have a lot of scar tissue. Knock on wood. We'll pretend this is wood. I'm sure there's some berry, but I don't see much surface level. So I'm praying that remains. But I'm still doing the massaging, And massaging is a little bit weird as well because I've gone rather numb around the area. So sometimes I don't really feel it, and other times the massaging it's quite tender. So it just kind of depends on the day. As for the overall recovery, I think it's going pretty well so far. I still have the stitches in. They are dissolvable. I don't know exactly when they're supposed to dissolve. They're still in there. And there's some ends poking out through like the other side of my nipple. So I hope those fade away as well. Or maybe once the stitches dissolve, I could just pull it out, kind of like, you know, when you have a new shirt and you break the tag, you could like pull it out the other way. Maybe that's how it goes. And I also still have my incision tape on, so I haven't seen the incision in its entirety yet. The tape is where I clear, so I have an idea of what's going on, but I haven't gotten a clean look at it yet. I honestly expected the incision tape to fall off by now. I had a hip surgery in the past, and the incision tape fell off, I think, in like 2 weeks just from showers. And it hasn't been the case with this. And I tried to guide it off a little bit, and then when I got down to the incision area, I kind of got like hit with this intense sting. So I just left it. And the surgeon said it's not a problem. They don't need to come off. So I'm just gonna keep waiting. But it does suck because it makes me feel like I haven't seen the final product yet. But yeah, other than that, it's going well. It's going well. No regrets getting the surgery still. And I hope this video is able to help somebody out. And if you're in the recovery process yourself, drop a comment. You know, let me know how it's going. Let everybody know how it's going. You know, if it wasn't for obviously my doctor, but also just other men online who have shared their experience and on the subreddit about what they're going through, I mean, I would be a little bit more uncomfortable with my recovery process. But just having other guys to compare my recovery journey with has helped. So the more information we have on this, the more stories we get out there, the better, right? And we're all on one team. It's all one fight here in the world of defeating gynecomastia.